Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learner Podcast. I'm Anna, and today we're going to talk about something super fun, vacations. Everyone loves a little time off to relax, explore, and enjoy life, right?
Hi everyone, I'm Tom. Yes, vacations are one of my favorite topics. They can be relaxing, adventurous, or just plain fun, and they give us so many stories to share. I'm excited to dive into this with you, Anna.
Me too. So Tom, when you think about vacations, do you usually plan everything in advance, or are you more of a go-with-the-flow type of traveler?
Honestly, a mix of both. I like to have the big things planned like flights, hotels, and maybe one or two must-see attractions, but I also leave space for surprises. Some of the best moments happen when you don't schedule every second. What about you?
I'm the same. I like a rough plan to make sure everything runs smoothly, but I always leave room to wander around, discover little cafes, or even change plans if something interesting pops up. Sometimes the unplanned moments become the most memorable.
Absolutely. So, what's your favorite kind of vacation? Beaches, mountains, cities, countryside?
Mm, I love a mix. Beaches are perfect for relaxing, mountains are peaceful, and cities are exciting with all the food, culture, and activities. If I can, I try to combine a little of each. How about you?
I lean more toward nature, mountains, forests, and quiet towns. But I also enjoy cities for their energy, museums, markets, and restaurants. I think the best vacations balance adventure and relaxation.
Totally agree. There's also the difference between solo travel and traveling with friends or family. Solo trips give you freedom and time to reflect, but group trips can be hilarious and full of memories.
Yes, I enjoy both. Traveling with friends is fun and social, but solo travel allows me to go at my own pace, take all the photos I want, and just enjoy the quiet moments.
Speaking of memories, do you remember your most unforgettable vacation?
Oh, yes. I went to a small town near the mountains. I hiked almost every day, tried local dishes, and met amazing people. One funny story was that I got completely lost on a trail and accidentally ended up at a local festival. I joined in, danced, ate, and made some friends. It was unexpected but incredible.
That sounds amazing. I remember a beach trip where I accidentally booked a hotel far from the shore, but I found a cute little cafe every morning and ended up loving the area. Sometimes mistakes turn into the best experiences.
Definitely. And food is such a huge part of vacations. Trying local dishes, street food, or traditional meals really makes the trip memorable.
Yes, I love tasting desserts, drinks, and snacks I've never had before. Sometimes I even take a cooking class or watch locals make food to learn how to do it myself.
Packing is another adventure. I make a checklist, but somehow I always forget something important, like sunscreen, chargers, or even my headphones once.
Yes, I once forgot an adapter for my electronics and I had to buy a new one immediately. Little things like that add to the story later.
Definitely. And transportation is another part of travel. Flights, trains, buses, or renting a car all give different experiences. I personally love train rides. They let you see the countryside, relax, and enjoy the journey.
Me too, but flights are necessary for faraway places, and I always try to get a window seat to enjoy the view. Sometimes just looking out the window is one of the best parts of the trip.
And vacations are also about relaxing your mind. Even if you're exploring a new city or hiking mountains, taking a moment to just breathe, enjoy the view, and soak in the atmosphere is important.
Exactly. And vacations are a great way to experience culture. Visiting markets, temples, museums, festivals, and talking to locals teaches us traditions, lifestyles, and sometimes even new English expressions.
Budgeting for vacations is also important. Planning how much to spend on flights, hotels, meals, and activities helps avoid stress. Even short trips need a little financial planning.
True. I usually set a daily budget, which helps me enjoy the trip without worrying too much about money. And sometimes it's nice to splurge a little on something special, like a unique meal or a fun activity.
Weather can also make a big difference. Some people love sunny beaches, others love snowy mountains, and rainy days can be tricky, but sometimes they lead to unexpected adventures, like exploring a cozy cafe or a quiet museum.
And travel gear matters too. Comfortable shoes, light clothing, a small backpack, and water bottles make the trip much more enjoyable. Little details like that can make a huge difference.
Souvenirs are another fun topic. Some people buy lots of souvenirs, others just take photos. I prefer photos. They're free and they remind me of the trip without taking up space.
Same. Even a small ticket, postcard, or pressed flower becomes a memory. And vacations don't have to be expensive to be amazing. Local trips, weekend getaways, or nearby towns can be just as rewarding as international travel.
Totally. And vacations are a great time to practice English. Ordering food, asking for directions, booking hotels. These real-life situations help you learn useful words and expressions.
Absolutely. And casual conversations with locals are fun and help us practice English, learn new vocabulary, and even make friends along the way.
And planning new adventures for the next vacation is half the fun. I like to think about new destinations, activities, or experiences I haven't tried before.
Me too. Sometimes I make a small list of places I want to see, foods to try, or experiences I want to have. It keeps the excitement alive even before the trip starts.
Vacations are also great for self-reflection. Taking a break from daily routines, work, and responsibilities lets us recharge, rethink goals, and enjoy life more.
Yes, and sometimes a simple trip to a nearby town or nature park can feel just as refreshing as a long international vacation. It's not always about distance, it's about the experience.
And let's not forget the funny or unexpected moments that make vacations unforgettable. Lost luggage, missed trains, language mix-ups, or trying something new that doesn't go perfectly. They all become stories to laugh about later.
Exactly. Those little challenges are part of the adventure. They teach us patience, problem solving, and how to enjoy the moment no matter what happens.
Vacations also teach us how to be flexible and deal with the unexpected, which is a useful skill in everyday life, too.
And one more thing, vacations can inspire creativity. Taking photos, journaling, drawing, or even writing short stories about your experiences can make memories last forever.
Well, that's a lot about vacations today, but it's exciting and practical for everyone. Remember, vacations are for relaxing, exploring, learning, and making memories.
And before you go, please subscribe to support our lessons, share this episode with your friends, and comment your thoughts below. Tell us about your favorite vacation, your funniest travel story, or your dream destination.
We can't wait to read your comments. Take care, plan your next adventure carefully, enjoy every moment, and we'll see you in the next episode.